starting with the monks in the monasteries in the medieval times. The art of lettering was perfected, I think, to its highest level. And decoration at that point involved only the decoration of the first letter of a word, the first word of a line, and perhaps some small decoration down the side of a page. We're going to follow this through time until now we have a situation where the decoration has become the major part of the piece. And the lettering is, of course, important because that is where your information lies, but it's not the major part of the piece any longer. In Europe, the decorations that you see on Frakturs today were used on furniture, on walls, on utensils, in textiles, in pottery. So this thought was carried over when this was brought to America, and because people had very little really to decorate their houses with, they used these decorations as part of their daily life. I call what I do Pennsylvania German folk art because it is really a product of the colonists who brought it to America, and this is what we now think of here as Fraktur. It took the name of the style of lettering. But in my opinion, in order to have a Fraktur, you must have both the illustrations and the lettering. If one or the other is missing, it would become early American decoration. The types of decorations used early on had to do a lot with religious motifs. You'll run into this same thought in a lot of the other types of decoration. It all came from religion. However, in Fraktur, over the years, the secular thought took over, so that when a traveling Fraktur artist in the late early 1900s went through the countryside and would stop at a house and say, have there been any births or marriages? They'd agree on having a Fraktur created. What decorations would you like to have on it? And the wife would say, well, I have a red cardinal that sits on my windowsill every morning. I would like to have a red cardinal on because that has some meaning for me. The most fun I have, I think, is personalizing things for people because it adds more meaning for them. It's not just an object to sit and look at, but it's actually reflecting a part of a life of a family or an individual. I think this folk art is grand because you have now combined the words with the visuals, and it is evolving all the time to become a window to the culture it's serving.